A very good morning, dear students. Welcome back to the class. So let's start with our third period. So as we have done, we have started with our new chapter, that is pictograph. Children, hope it is clear to everyone how to read and make the pictograph. So children, let's start the class. Every one of you take out your textbook, page number 179. Today's date is 12 February 2022. So let's do the revision exercise. We will discuss the questions and answer and try to do it yourself. Our first question comes here. Choose the correct option. If the key of a pictograph is one circle is given what? 6 students. Then what is the value of 2 circles? So you know very well what you are going to do, right? So the answer will be 12. Yes, if one circle stands for 6, then the other circle is also 6. So 6 total, how can we find out? You know, we do addition. Repeated addition is also one of the process of multiplication. Then number 2, Sahil wants to represent the number of crayons he has in the form of pictograph. He wants to represent and he has crayons, red crayon 2, blue crayon 6, green crayon 4 and yellow crayon 8. Now children, you have to choose one of the key. Which key will you choose to make the pictograph? So you can represent 2 by 1 crayon, by taking key as 1 crayon. You can also take as 2 crayons, and 3 crayons will be more than 2, so we cannot go with it, right? The fourth option is either A or C. So we can go with any one of these options. So we can go with option, the correct option is D. Okay. The third one, a pictograph represents data in dash form. So in which form it represents data? It is your picture. Yeah, correct. The next one, let's practice. Study the pictograph given below and then answer the questions that follow. What is the title? How many books did you read during summer vacation? Okay, and you can see the labels are here. Prashant, Pratik, George, Anis, Shiba. So these are the students who read books during summer vacation, and let's see how many books did they read. But we are not going to count simply. It has key, children. You know how key means which? Key means the value of each is given here, right? So one book represents 2 books. We will not count it as 1, we'll count it as 2. And the half is represent, the folded one is represent as, the open book is represent as 2 and the closed book is represent as 1. So you know how to find out. So you do it yourself. You know that this is 2, and how many books are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 2 6 are, what will be the answer? 12. So Prashanta read 12 books. Then again this 2, 2, 2. So 2 3s are 6. Pratik read 6 books. Then George, 2, 2. 2 2s are 4 plus 1. We get here 5. So George read 5 books. Then Anis, how many books? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 means each book stands for 2 books. So 10 twos will be 20. So Anis read 20 books. Shiba 4. So 2 4s are 8. So this is how we have to calculate. Okay. What is important to see is the key. Then you have to answer to the given questions. So children, you have to read this table to answer to the given below questions. So first we calculate and then we answer to the questions. So Prashant read dash books. How many books did Prashant reads? 12 books. So you can write down there 12. Pratik read 1 book more than. He read 1 book more, but 1 book more than whom? Just see the next name, George. George read 5, whereas Pratik read 6. So he is one more than George. So you can write the name here, George. Then the third one, Prashant and Pratik together read dash books less than the others put together. That means there are how many books less than the others books. So if you see Prashant and Pratik's book together, how many books did they read together? Prashant and Pratik, 12 plus 6 is 18. They together read 18 books. Okay? Whereas others read how many books? If you calculate total of the others, 20 plus 8 is 28, and 28 plus 5 you get here 33. So other reads 33 books. Now Prashant and Pratik read less books. How many less are they? Subtract and find out. You will get the answer 15. Okay. Then the fourth one, Shiba read dash books less than Annie's. How many books less than Annie's? So Shiba is less. How many books are less? You can see Shiba's books are 8, whereas Annie's books are 20. So 20 minus 8 you get what? Correct. 12. So 20 minus 8 is 12. Then the fifth one, the total number of books read is. Total number of books read is, that means you are going to add all the numbers 12 plus 6 plus 5 plus 20 plus 8. After adding all these numbers, children, see what sum do you get. The total number of books read is. So 12 plus 6 plus 5 plus 6 plus 5 plus 20, and the last one was what? Shiba read 8 books. So you add and find out the total. Let's see the next question. Test your understanding. Rakesh went to the beach with his father at night after dinner. They watched 5 volunteers who were taking part in the turtle walk. The volunteers were helping collect the eggs laid by the turtles and were taking them to safe place for hatching. So children, what is the title here? We are finding turtle walk. And what are the labels here? Volunteer 1, volunteer 2 collected how many eggs? Volunteer 3, volunteer 4, volunteer 5. And you know, if there is half, it means whatever the key of full is there, then half will be, you know what will be the answer, right? So you can see one circle, one egg represent 10 eggs, whereas half egg represent 5 eggs. So this is how you are going to calculate and find out the answer. So this is just similar to the one which we have done now. So you try this yourself. Then next, make a pictograph for the following data. So children, you know how to make the pictograph, as we have already learned in our second period. How long does it take you to reach school from home? So you can see time is given there and students is given there. So you have to make the table where you have to represent the number of students. You have to choose your own key and you have to make, you can take any symbol. The next is your HOTS question. So children, let's see the HOTS question. Suggest a title, symbol and key for drawing a pictograph for the following information. What are the labels that you would use? Draw the pictograph and answer the questions that follow the information. So children, this is the question. In a mathematics test of 10 marks, the test is of 10 marks. The marks scored by students of all the 3 sections of class 3 are as follows. So 7 students scored full marks. That means full marks means 10 marks. Then 14 students scored 9 marks. 12 students 8. 17 students 7 marks. 8 students 6. 11 students 5 marks. No one scored 4 marks and 2 students scored 3 marks. That means in 4 marks there is 0 number of students. You can leave that row blank. And in case of 3 marks, you can give 2 students. So children, you have to make the table where in the one column you can give marks starting from 10 marks, 9, 8, 7, 6. This is how. And on the other side you can represent number of students. Okay. Now number of students, to represent number of students, children, you have to choose one symbol. If you choose one symbol, you have to make your own key also. You can make one key is equal to, each key is equal to, you can give your 1 student, 2 student. Accordingly, children, whichever you find it suitable, you can make your own key. Then you have to answer to this question. Do this in your notebook. Do this work in your notebook. Hope it is clear to everyone, children. So this is what is data handling, children. We have done in this chapter reading of pictograph and how to make the pictograph. Hope it is clear to everyone. If anybody have any doubt, we can clear it in class. So that's all for today. Thank you so much.